Hello student. Good afternoon. Good afternoon beta. Good afternoon. So, how are you all? Are you all good? Fine? Yes. Have you all taken lunch? I'm also good beta. Thank you for asking. Yes, and I have also taken lunch. Okay student. Now, what we have studied in the previous classes student? That about force. Okay, fine. About forces we have studied, that's right. Forces are due to an interaction, alright. Then we have explored about force, right? Yes, good. Now student, what you must have seen football player, right? That football player, how they kick the ball. So what they do actually while taking a penalty kick in football, student? Yes, what they actually do? What do you think so? Yes, come on. They kicked the ball which was at rest. Okay, good. Now, what the goalkeeper does at the time of penalty kick? Yes, that the goalkeeper jumps, right, to catch the ball. Yes. Come on, to jump to save the goal, right? Yes. Now, when the goalkeeper dives to save the goal, what happens to the ball? Yes. If suppose this is a football, if I want to dive this ball to catch, then what happened to this ball? Yes. That ball comes to rest, right? Yes. Very good. Now, student, while playing with the ball, right, just observe me that if I want to play this game, play with this ball, right? See, this is the ball which is in my hand, which state, student? Rest, right? Yes. And if I will play this like this, then it will come under, yes, in motion, right? Yes. Now if I will speed this ball, then now what you have observed, student? That the ball was moving with a certain speed, right? Yes. Now student, if I do once again if I throw again and again with a more speed, with a more force, then what will happen, student? What do you think so? Yes, come on. Yes. Then ball was moving with a certain speed and it was hit once again, then the speed of the ball was increased, right? Yes, when I throw the ball, then there is a speed, but when I do again throw the ball, then the speed has increased, right? Yes, very good. Now student, please observe once again, right? Suppose this is a ball, right? And if I place this ball in my in palm, yes. Let's see again. Yes, this is a ball, and if I, yes, now what happens, student? Yes, and if I will do just like this, and if I just do, then what do you think so? What has happened? Yes. Okay, if when I have put my palm before the ball and removed her palm, and again when I have removed the palm, then the speed of the ball decreased, right? Yes, good. So when I have this is a kind of like a what to say, like ये इसको वो रोक रहा था, like this is the type of what to yes, right, this is a kind of like for the bridge for him, right? So like this, okay? Yes. So today we are going to study about that a force can change with respect to of motion, with respect to speed, right? Yes. this is our topic, that a state can change, that a force can change the state of motion with respect to speed. That you have seen, right? That how I have stopped with my palm this ball, right? Yes, student? Yeah. So the force applied on an object may change speed. It's not necessary that the speed remains same. No, right? You have seen that if when I throw this ball and then again when I throw this ball, then how the speed has increased, right? So if the force applied on the object is in the direction of its motion, the speed of the object increases. Okay, and if the force is applied in the direction opposite to the direction of motion, then its result in a decrease in the speed of the object, right? So two things, student. If I apply force in the same direction only, then the force will increase, and if I apply force in the opposite direction, then the speed of that object will decreases. Okay? Yes. Now, student, force applied on an object, okay, force applied on an object may change its speed, right? If the force applied on the object is in the direction of its motion, the speed of the object increases. And if the force is applied in the direction opposite to the direction of motion, then it results in a decrease in the speed of the object. Okay, is it clear? Yes. Now, look around and give some examples where you can see the force applied changes the speed of the object. Now, you have to look around the room and you have to give examples where you can see the force applied changes the speed of the objects. Yes. Come on, comes up. Yes, student. Dipali. Himshika. Yes, come on. Come on, student. Give one example. Yes. Yes, come on. Yes, when a batsman will hit the ball with a bat, the speed of moving ball changes. Yes. When fielder catches the ball, the speed of the ball decreases. Good, Suman, Ashish, Bittu. Very good. Now, why does the speed of the tire increase whenever it is pushed? I have see this boy how he is playing with this wheel. So with this tire. So why does the speed of the tire increase whenever it is pushed, student? What's the reason? Yes. Because it is applying force. With the help of the stick, he is trying to move the tire, right? And whenever he will increase his speed of himself or the rope or that stick, the speed of the tire automatically will increase, right? And if he will not apply force, that little bit force, then automatically speed of the tire will decrease or it will come to rest. Yes. Now, student, please, have you ever seen volleyball game in real life, or have you ever played, or you have seen in TV? Yes, like this. This is a volleyball, right? What they actually do in this, student? What actually in this game happens? What happens in this game? Yes, come on. They pass the moving ball to each other and then to the opponent team in such a way that they are not able to hit the ball back. Okay, Suman. What the next? Yes, Anjali. That they pass the ball, okay, and the other team try to catch so that they will not able to hit the ball back. Okay, fine. Yes. So what happen if the ball gets hit on the net? Yes. Then what happens if the ball gets hit on the net? Yes. Just now you all have told me that they try that to catch the ball so that the other opponents will not get chance to win, right? So what happens if that a ball will hit in the net? Yes, will hit on the net. Yes, the ball comes back, right? When this ball will go to a net, then the ball will come like this, right? Yes, good. Now, what happens when the batsman hit the ball like this? What happens when the batsman hit the ball? When in cricket, what a batsman does, student? Yes, the batsman hits the ball coming. Okay, that's great. And if the direction of the ball changes when the batsman hits the ball, do you think so that if the batsman hits the ball with bat, then do you think so that the direction of the ball will changes? Yes. Okay, so you all are saying yes. All right. Now, student, just observe me once again. Okay, I have this ball. See, I'll do once more. Yes, see this ball. I have pushed this ball again like this, and with the help of the palm I have tried to stop this ball, right? Yes. Now once again you have to see, this is the ball, like I have done for this side. Yes. Now see, yes, yes, like this. Okay, first what I have done, student, this is the ball, I have thrown it, and with the help of the palm I have done like this. Now I have thrown this ball like this, right? You have seen? Now seen? Yes. What has happened, student, while I have done like this? Yes, what you have observed? That the ball was moving straight. Okay, Suman. Okay, Sandeep. Yes, the ball was moving straight. But as soon as I put the ruler in front of it, what has happened? The ball started moving towards the direction of the ruler, right? Yes. Is this happen like this, student? Yes? Yes, good. Now, next our topic is about a force can change the state of motion with respect to direction, right? Yes. So I have taught you, student, in the earlier classes also. I have given you very shortly I have explained you that what is state of motion. Yes, please go ahead. What is state of motion, student? Yes. Yes. Okay, so the state of motion is an object, is the motion where it changes the direction, right? Yes. Good. You have remembered what I have given you example. I have given you example that this ball is in rest, right? And if I will move like this, then the state of the motion is changes, right? Yes. So the state of motion of an object is described by its speed and the direction of motion. Alright, there are two things in the state of the motion, that is speed and the direction of motion. So the state of motion of an object is described by its speed and the direction of motion. The state of rest is considered to be the state of zero speed. Like in this is the zero speed of the ball, right? And if an object may be at rest or in motion, both are in a state of motion. Okay, how an object may be at rest? Yes, Suman, I will tell you. Definitely, I will tell. Suppose this is the ball which is in rest, right? So this is also kind of state, right? And if it is in motion, then also it is kind of a motion, right? So an object may be at rest or in motion, both are in state of motion. So a change in either is the speed of an object or its direction of motion, or both, is described as change in its state of motion. Okay, a change in either the speed of an object or its direction of motion, or both, it is described as a change in its state of motion. Thus, a force may bring a change in the state of motion of an object. Okay, force may bring a change in the state of motion of an object. So what we have learned, student, that state of motion is described by speed and the direction of motion. Yes, and a change in either the speed of an object or its direction of motion, or both, is described as a change in its state of motion. Right. Now, does it mean that the application of force would always result in a change in its state? Shreya? It always results in a change in the state of motion of an object. Yes. Does it mean that the application of force would always result in a change in the state of motion of the object? Yes. Right? Good. Now, force is an external agent. Is it true or false, student? Force is an external agent. Is it true or false? Okay. True. Very good, student. Now, student, have you ever stressed a rubber band with your hand like this? Have you ever played like this rubber band? Yes. Then what happens when you stress the rubber band? It gets elongated. Yes, right. Now, suppose, student, if I inflate a balloon, okay, and if I will try that balloon to press it, what will happen? Yes, if I will inflate a balloon, and then if I will try to press it, then what happen? What will happen? That the balloon will burst. Yes, you are right, that the balloon will burst. Now, yes, okay. Now, student, if I will try, just give me a second. Yes, suppose, see, this is a ball, and if I will try to push like this, yes, like this, then what is happen? Yes, are you able to see? Yes. And if suppose that Suman has drink Coca-Cola, okay, after drinking Coca-Cola, what he has done, he has crushed that Coca-Cola cane. Then what has happened, student? That changes the shape of that cane, right? Yes, it's true. So when we apply force, then it changes the shape of a cane, right? Yes. And have you ever noticed, student, when we make a dog, Then what was happening? Then what has happened? Yes, that changes the shape, and that shape comes into a roti, right? Yes, it becomes it will give the shape of a circle for roti, right? Yes. So now I'm going to taught you about force can change the shape of an object, right? So in all these examples you have seen that the application of force on an object may change its shape. Having performed all the above activities, we have observed that a force may make an object move at rest, right? May change the speed of an object if it is moving, may change the direction of motion of an object, may bring about change in the shape of an object, may cause some or all of these effects, right? Yes. Now you have to look around and give some example where you can see the force applied changes the shape of an object while making dough. All right, then okay, student. When we crush the bottle. Yes, good. Now student, fill the following table. You have to tick it yes or no. Go for it. Good, very good. Now let's end this class. We have learned that how a force can change the state of motion and shape of an object. I have explained you that force can change the state of motion of an object along with the help of an appropriate example. Then I have explained you how a force can change the shape of an object along with the help of an appropriate example. Then I have defined about what is state of motion, and I have listed different properties of force, right? Force can change the direction, true or false? Yes. True. Good. Very quickly answer. Yes, this is your homework part. You have to give examples of two example situation which applied forces causes a change in the shape of an object. Then in the following situation, identify the agents exerting the force and the object on which it acts. State the effect of the force in each case. Squeezing a piece of lemon between the fingers to extract its juice. Taking out paste from a toothpaste tube. A load suspended from a spring while its other end is on a hook fixed on a wall. An athlete making a high jump to clear the bar at a certain height. Now it's your activity. Make different animals from clay and observe which property force is being applied. While playing today, observe all the situations where you see that the force changes the state of the motion, right? Now have a very wonderful day, student. We'll meet in the next class. Till then, bye-bye. Take care. Bye, student.